The Sahara Desert, an ocean of sand stretching as far as the eye can see. Its golden dunes ripple under the relentless sun, creating a landscape that feels both timeless and unchanging. For thousands of years, this vast expanse has been a symbol of nature's raw power and mystery, a place where survival is a daily challenge, and life clings to the edges of possibility. A place of scorching sun and endless dunes where temperatures soar to extremes and water is a rare, precious treasure. The Sahara is not just the world's largest hot desert, it's a realm of extremes, where the heat can be unforgiving, and the landscape seems inhospitable to most forms of life. Yet even here, life finds a way, with resilient plants and animals adapting to the harshest of conditions. But what if we could transform it? What if instead of endless sand we saw fields of green, forests and flowing rivers? Imagine the Sahara not as a barrier but as a bridge, connecting communities, supporting agriculture and teeming with life. This vision may sound like a fantasy, but it's a question that has fascinated scientists, engineers and dreamers for generations. Imagine a world where the Sahara blooms, a green oasis in the heart of Africa. Picture vast forests where there are now only dunes, rivers winding through valleys that today are dry and cracked, and communities thriving in places once thought uninhabitable. The transformation would not only change the face of Africa, but could reshape the world's climate, food supply, and even our understanding of what's possible. Could we actually make this happen? This isn't science fiction. In fact, the idea of a green Sahara has roots in history. Thousands of years ago, this desert was once a lush, green landscape, home to lakes, animals, and ancient peoples. Today, scientists are studying the past to unlock the secrets of how the Sahara could become green again, using cutting-edge technology and innovative ideas. It's a question scientists and dreamers are asking right now. Teams of researchers are exploring everything from large-scale irrigation and reforestation to harnessing solar energy and even geoengineering the climate. Visionaries are sketching out bold plans, massive projects that could one day turn sand into soil and deserts into gardens. The dream of a green Sahara is inspiring a new generation to think big and push the boundaries of what humanity can achieve. The technology is within reach, but the challenges are enormous. Creating a green Sahara would require vast resources, international cooperation, and a deep understanding of the delicate balance of nature. It would mean building new infrastructure, solar farms, water pipelines, and irrigation systems on a scale never before attempted. And it would demand careful planning to ensure that new life can thrive without disrupting the fragile desert ecosystem. The Sahara is vast, covering an area almost as large as the entire United States. Its sheer size is both a challenge and an opportunity. If we could green even a fraction of this desert, the impact would be felt around the globe, providing food, water, and energy for millions, and offering hope in the fight against climate change. Transforming it would be a project unlike any other in human history. It would test our ingenuity, our resolve, and our ability to work together for a common goal. But if we succeed, the rewards could be extraordinary, a testament to human creativity and a new chapter in the story of our planet. Let's imagine for a moment that we succeed. What if, through determination, innovation, and collaboration, we manage to turn one of the harshest environments on Earth into a flourishing paradise? Close your eyes and picture the impossible becoming reality. Picture a green Sahara, no longer a barren expanse of sand, but a vibrant ecosystem teeming with life. The endless dunes are now rolling hills of emerald, dotted with wildflowers and lush grasses. The air, once dry and scorching, is now cool and fresh, carrying the scent of blooming plants and damp earth. Forests stretch across the horizon, their roots locking precious moisture into the soil, preventing erosion and nurturing new growth. Towering trees provide shade and shelter, their canopies alive with the rustle of leaves and the chatter of wildlife. Underneath, a rich undergrowth flourishes, creating a tapestry of green that supports countless species. Communities once struggling to survive now thrive, working together to plant and care for these forests. Children play beneath the trees and families gather to share meals in the cool shade, their lives transformed by the abundance around them. Rivers and streams, fed by rainfall and carefully managed irrigation, snake through the landscape. Water, once a rare and precious resource, now flows freely, nourishing crops and sustaining wildlife. Ingenious irrigation systems channel water to where it's needed most, ensuring that every corner of this new landscape flourishes. Fields of golden wheat and vibrant vegetables stretch as far as the eye can see, Farmers harvest bountiful crops, their hard work rewarded by the land's generosity. Markets bustle with fresh produce, and food security is no longer a distant dream, but a daily reality. Where once there was only silence, now birdsong fills the air. The calls of countless species echo through the trees, a living symphony that marks the return of life to the desert. Insects buzz, frogs croak by the water's edge, and the entire ecosystem hums with energy. Animals drawn back to this reborn Eden roam freely. Antelopes graze in the meadows, elephants wander through the forests, and predators stalk their prey in a delicate balance. The Sahara, once inhospitable, now supports a web of life as rich and complex as any on Earth. Scientists and conservationists monitor the thriving ecosystem, learning from its resilience and adapting their methods to ensure its continued success. Their work inspires similar transformations in arid regions around the world, proving that with vision and effort, even the most daunting challenges can be overcome. This is the dream, a green Sahara, pulsing with life. It's a vision of hope, a testament to human ingenuity, and a reminder that together we can reshape our world for the better. One idea to green the Sahara is simple: plant trees. Lots of trees, billions of them. Trees absorb carbon dioxide, helping to combat climate change. They stabilize the soil, preventing erosion. And they create microclimates, attracting rainfall and fostering biodiversity. But there are limits to this approach. Simply planting trees without considering the delicate balance of the ecosystem could have unintended consequences. We need to be smart about it. We need a plan that considers the entire ecosystem. The green Sahara of the future won't be just one giant forest, it will be a mosaic of different ecosystems, each carefully chosen for its suitability to the local environment. Forests, yes, but also grasslands, wetlands, and even agricultural land. Imagine vast fields of solar panels soaking up the sun's energy, powering desalination plants that provide fresh water for crops and communities. Imagine wind farms harnessing the desert winds, generating clean energy for the entire region. Water, the lifeblood of any ecosystem, is the biggest challenge. The Sahara is a desert for a reason. It receives very little rainfall. To transform it, we need to find ways to bring water to the land. Desalination, the process of removing salt from seawater, offers a potential solution. Fortunately, the Sahara has a vast coastline. We could build large-scale desalination plants powered by renewable energy sources like solar and wind. Greening the Sahara is not just an African project, it's a global endeavor. It will require the cooperation of nations, the ingenuity of scientists and engineers, and the dedication of countless individuals. Imagine millions of new jobs created in fields like sustainable agriculture, renewable energy, and ecological restoration. Imagine the economic boom that would accompany this massive undertaking. This is not a quick fix, it's a multi-generational project. It'll take decades, maybe even centuries, to fully realize the dream of a green Sahara. Nature works slowly, but it works surely. We need to be patient, persistent, and above all, respectful of the delicate balance of nature. We're not just imposing our will on the landscape. We're working with nature, coaxing it, helping it to heal and thrive. But we also need to be cautious. The Earth's systems are interconnected. Changing one part of the system can have unforeseen consequences elsewhere. Greening the Sahara could disrupt ocean currents, alter weather patterns, and even impact rainfall in the Amazon rainforest. We need to proceed with wisdom and humility, carefully studying the potential impacts and adjusting our approach as needed. The goal is not just to create a green Sahara, but to create a healthier planet for all. So, can we really terraform the Sahara? It's a gamble, a calculated risk. The potential rewards are enormous: a revitalized continent, a stabilized climate, a brighter future for humanity. But the risks are real: ecological disruption, unintended consequences, the sheer scale of the challenge. It's a decision that requires careful consideration, global cooperation, and a deep understanding of the interconnectedness of our planet. The dream of terraforming the Sahara raises a tantalizing question. What if we could reshape not just this vast desert, but entire worlds? For centuries, the Sahara has stood as a symbol of nature's raw power and the limits of human ambition. Yet, as technology advances and our understanding of ecosystems deepens, The idea of transforming such an inhospitable landscape into a thriving green environment no longer seems like pure science fiction. Instead, it becomes a bold vision for the future, one that challenges us to imagine what's truly possible when human ingenuity meets the forces of nature. Could the lessons we learn from attempting to green the Sahara one day help us reach even further, beyond our own planet? The principles of terraforming, altering an environment to make it more habitable, are not limited to Earth. Scientists and visionaries alike have long speculated about applying these same techniques to other worlds. Imagine a future where the knowledge gained from restoring deserts here could be used to breathe life into the barren landscapes of distant planets. Could we transform Mars, with its own rusty deserts and thin atmosphere, into a second home for humanity? The challenges are immense: extreme cold, lack of water, and a hostile environment unlike anything on Earth. But the dream persists. Each step we take toward healing our own planet brings us closer to understanding what it would take to make Mars, or any other world, a place where life can flourish. The vision of terraforming Mars is not just about survival, it's about expanding the horizons of human potential and ensuring our species has a future among the stars. The possibilities are as vast as the universe itself. With each new discovery, we realize just how much there is to explore, both on our own planet and beyond. The universe is filled with worlds waiting to be understood and perhaps one day transformed. Our journey to become cosmic gardeners is only just beginning, and the path ahead is limited only by our imagination and determination. But before we set our sights on the stars, we must first prove ourselves worthy stewards of our own planet. The responsibility to care for Earth is greater than ever. Our actions today, restoring forests, cleaning up our environment, and nurturing the delicate balance of nature, will determine whether we are ready to take on the challenge of terraforming other worlds. It starts with small steps, with communities coming together to heal the land and protect the resources that sustain us all. The Sahara is our testing ground, a place where we can experiment, innovate, and learn. Here, we have the opportunity to develop new technologies and strategies that could one day be used on a planetary scale. Every breakthrough in sustainable agriculture, water management, and ecosystem restoration brings us closer to a future where deserts bloom and barren worlds become vibrant with life. This is our chance to show that we can heal the Earth and create a future where both humanity and nature can thrive together. By working hand in hand, sharing knowledge, and embracing innovation, we can turn even the harshest environments into places of abundance and hope. The story of the Sahara could become a blueprint for planetary renewal, inspiring generations to dream bigger and reach further. Is greening the Sahara a dream worth pursuing? The answer lies in our willingness to imagine, to act, and to believe in a future where deserts bloom, planets are reborn, and humanity's legacy is one of renewal and stewardship. The journey begins here, with us.